It's alright.
Oh my god!
Yo guys, what is up? Mox here in our Borderlands 3 video, and today we are returning to chain Zane and giving you guys the level 53 update. I watched the Firehose Mo's video that I put out yesterday. If you haven't watched it, make sure to go watch it. It's an awesome video, but I thought it was a little too long, so today I'm just going to be hitting the key points of this build and what's staying and what's changing. I'm not going to be going through every single skill and giving elaborate explanations. So if this is your first time seeing the Chain Zane build, I really do recommend checking out those other videos. The links will be in the description. And real quick before we get into the video, I want to mention Shift Alert. Shift Alert is an app that I was approached about by a community member who made an app for you guys to manage all of your shift codes. Shift Alert is a one-stop shop for all your shift codes. All you have to do is press a button and it redeems your shift code in the app. Once you redeem it, you'll never see it again. And there is no typing of 25 different characters to enter your shift app. So if you do like the golden keys, make sure to check out Shift Alert. It's a very cool app and very handy to have if you are a Borderlands 3 player. Now, let's talk about this build. So Chain Zane, if you didn't know, uses redistributors with the Seeing Dead comm and the barrier, which allows every single shot to come out of the redistributor to be amped, therefore chaining shots. Since every shot is amped, amp shots chain to nearby enemies. Every single shot from this redistributor chains when we're shooting it through our barrier. With the Seeing Dead comm, we are able to upkeep our action skills 100% of the time due to Good Misfortune. And our skills in here are made to complement our damage, our movement speed, and our versatility. Now, the 3 points where they are going is in borrowed time. This build was originally created with a banjo, and using the banjo, from the ticks from the banjo, we were able to keep up our action skill 100% of the time. Now, I switched it to an Icebreaker Victory Rush in the last update video because of its increased damage, and I'm not even going to talk about damage. Oh, it's so hard. Borrowed time. Borrowed time basically alleviates any ailments or difficulties that you would have from switching from the banjo. So now we're going to be using an Icebreaker Victory Rush. I think this is the best move. Mine has SMG damage, crowd vision, and crowd damage, which is obviously great. It's going to increase our movement speed and our damage, which is all great. And we're going to be freezing everything we shoot at. So bonus crowd efficiency on that is ridiculous. I played around. We have about four skill points that are open. To get all the way down into 1 point into Good Misfortune, you need to put 2 points into Cool Hand, 1 point into Salvation. Now, Salvation is really nice because it is our only healing, and when our shield goes down, it keeps us alive. So 1 point here is actually really good, even though it looks kind of bad. Just having 1 point, I promise you, it's very important for this build. And so we need 2 points in Cool Hand to get down to Good Misfortune and the rest of these skills. So we put 2 points here. And I experimented with every amount of points into borrowed time. We tried 1 point, we tried 2 points, we tried 3 points, and we tried 4 points. And 4 points was too much. 4 points, I never ran out of action skill the whole time. The way that I tested this and balanced this was, this build can run the takedown no issue. But my goal was for our action skills to never ever go down during your entire run of the takedown for the smoothest and cleanest experience. Now, when I put 2 points into borrowed time, my action skill went down once during the Valkyrie fight, and it was fine. We still did it, but with less optimal setups, yours may go down more than once with 2 points. So the best thing for you guys to do here is put 3 points into borrowed time, see how it works for you. If you need an extra point, throw it in there. If you don't need 3 points, take 1 point out and throw it into Cool Hand for that reload speed, which is very, very nice to have. Now, why is borrowed time so good? And there's a really awesome interaction happening here. So if you didn't know, the reason we could keep up our action skill this whole time is because of Good Misfortune. Killing an enemy increases Zane's action skill duration, has diminishing returns. We're going to get to the diminishing returns so quickly on Good Misfortune that only 1 point is needed here. I don't know if my last update only had 1 point in here or 2, but killing an enemy increases Zane's action skill duration, and the duration is up to 6% of our max duration. Now this is very key wording because it's 6% of our max duration, right? This is going to increase our duration. So with this, with our action skill, we're going to get plus 36% action skill duration. And the reason this works so well is because Good Misfortune is going to return a percentage of our increased max duration. So you're getting more value out of Good Misfortune by putting points into borrowed time, because now you're taking the same percentage of a larger total for more action skill return, which is what allows us to keep up Seeing Dead. Now I've seen a few people say like, hey Maxi, you shouldn't have 5 points into this skill because Moxie additional kill skills gain a plus 25% effect bonus. So all you need is this at 75% chance, and then it'll be boosted by 25%. That is wrong. You do need your 7 points in here because you want to be firing an extra shot every single time. And this 105 takes into effect the bonus. So those 2 points here, let me show it off. Okay, there we go. See, now when I exit it out, this is only a 63% chance with 5 out of 5, not a 75% chance. So when you equip the Seeing Dead, this 25% effect bonus is not hidden, it is directly shown. So that is why you need the 7 out of 5 points, because the actual Seeing Dead comp, this plus 25 is actually the number that is being displayed. So that plus 25% in bonus is included in the 105 chance. If you don't know what I'm talking about and none of this makes sense to you, it's awesome when every single shot you shoot is doubled. It's going to double our DPS output, and that is why I put 7 points in here. And yeah, the rest is kind of history. We're still rocking Brain Freeze, still rocking Ready for Action, still rocking Confident Competence with the All-Rounder. Makes you pretty much unkillable with this build. Now real quick, let's just finish up talking about the gear because we're approaching the 10-minute mark. So Redistributors and Sentinel. Cryo is the best thing in the game right now. It's ridiculous. When you use a Sentinel Redistributor, digs just die. And in my opinion, Radiation with Cryo damage is the best combo in the game and one of the stupidest setups. Not exaggerating, Radiation is good against shields, Cryo is good against armor, and they're both neutral to health, so any enemy in the game this takes on. For things like the Valkyries, we use a Corrosive Redistributor. Now I was able to get a level 53 one, which is unreal, so 30% increased damage on our Redistributor on this one. I haven't gotten a 53 of this one yet, but it gets even more ridiculous with the Radiation Redistributor at 53. So if you're thinking about upgrading your gear and grinding it out, it is a nice little bonus to have. Now, the other things that work well with this build are Maggies. I will have a Sentinel Anointed Dictator in the save file. I could grab it for this video. Sentinel Cryo Lob, just kidding, do not use this weapon, it's terrible. But Maggies, Dictators, Cutsmans, any gun that you grab with the Sentinel Cryo is amazing because you're going to be able to upkeep 100% increased damage in the form of cryo, which is really, really awesome. Now, at the moment, I have a level 53 Transformer with Sentinel move speed. I truly believe that the Sentinel move speed is the best perk for this because we're going to keep up our Sentinel all the time. Move speed increases to clear speed and DPS with our Violet Momentum. So this is my favorite perk. I still love the Revengeinator, but I'm waiting to get a Sentinel anointed one. If I get a level 53 Revengeinator, I'd probably still use it over the Transformer. The Transformer is great, but the extra nades is really, really awesome. Still on the hunt for a Sentinel anointed one. I don't think it matters too much about getting it level 1 or level 53 because things in the takedown will sometimes just deplete your shield, like my Transformer even goes down. So Revengeinator would be great here. Just waiting for that Sentinel move speed. In Eats Piss is awesome. You do not need the Its Piss. Any grenade with the on grenade throw works. The Its Piss is, in my opinion, the best. However, if you could get a Cryo Hex with grenade throw, I do not have that. That also works really, really well because it'll cryo more things. And as our synergy with the Icebreaker Victory Rush, we are going to get bonus damage against frozen enemies. So if you don't have this Its Piss and you have a Cryo Hex, that also works top notch with this. And of course the Seeing Dead with +2 in playing dirty and +3 in Donnybrook is what I prefer. That is it for the video, guys. I tried to keep it short, sweet, and to the point. This build is freaking awesome, and the save file will be in the Discord. If you don't have this gear, make sure to join the Discord if you're on PS4 or Xbox, and join into the trading communities. There are now 16,000 people in the Discord, 16,500. The trading channels are active as all hell. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like this, like more quicker, no montage, kind of just breakdown, let me know because I can do this too, or we can do. I like having a mix. But this is just an update video, so it didn't feel like it was necessary to do all the elaborate stuff. But that is it for the video, guys. Have a good one. Peace.